y la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen toda hasta el final.
Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Tigers, the right fielder, number 8, Robbie.
First offering on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
The designated hitter.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll come in here at 263, 15 long balls, and an even 70 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Lifted in the air out to right. Racing back the right fielder. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In now, Eric Haas.
The left fielder.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 21 homers and 55 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. To 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Haas stands at second with 2 gone. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's now 2-0 Tigers.
My energy, my enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry.
Casey Mize gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Fouled off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Manuel.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grossman will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, B-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this one at 271. Home runs up to 30 now and 79 RBIs. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. A ball that's carrying. A leap, but it's off his glove. And that's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Here's Randy Arozarena, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Mize has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Swing and a liner. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Brendan Lau. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. 1-1 the count now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready with the 2-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Dustin Garneau.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Let's still watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Yarbrough playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-1 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next up for Detroit, Willie Castro, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now it'll be Derek Hill. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. At the plate now, Robbie Grossman. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jordan Luplow, and they could use a spark from him here.
Jordan Luplow.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Luplow absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch. Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And it's fouled away. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 10 home runs, and an even 50 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Luplow gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So here's Mike Zunino. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a season tally of 30 long balls. Pitch on its way now to Zunino, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. A tag, and he is out at second base, and a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. Detroit is out in front 2-0.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing, and one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away. Next it'll be Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him.
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they're on top 2-0. So here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 the count. Now here it comes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Third baseman number
Just a
2.
great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up, throw on to first, in time, 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Up next for the Rays, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
First offering.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Kiermaier at second with 2 down. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Rays strand just the 1. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. So far this year against Southpaws, Candelario is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next for the Tigers, Eric Haas. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Outside, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Popped high in the air. Diaz has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So here is Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. To short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman.
As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season, as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Jordan Luplow.
Number 25.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here comes the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
For Tampa Bay, the catcher.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Zunino is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We played 4 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So now here is Willie Castro, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Derek Hill, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a curveball misses inside.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Throw over to first, back in standing. Here's the payoff pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. To 1-2 now. Hill over at second. Grossman is over at first with 1 away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Left fielder giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Tigers get just the 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yandy Diaz. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now that's the designated hitter, Atwell.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Set, here it comes. Trying to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three and 0 now. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 31 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3. We've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening. Derek
Holland will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Into the box now, Randy Arozarena, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Holland stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
3 runs already home here. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 to Cabrera to complete the double play. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's 1-2. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Rays 6 and the Tigers 3. Drew Rasmussen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Jamer Candelario will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here it is, the 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the sixth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in will be Eric Haas. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Candelario on at first. Nobody out. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate is Nico Goodrum. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Again, another foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Dustin Garneau. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set, and the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Misses. Ball 2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Willie Castro, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the belt, the pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Tigers strand a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now in the box, Joey Wendell. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the AB now. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. And, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Kevin Kiermaier waits on deck. There's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. first pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the stretch.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Before the payoff pitch, he'll look to first, and he's back standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle, reined in to second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. 1 left for Tampa. They still lead it 6-3. J.P. Fireisen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Derek Hill. First pitch of the AB on its way as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Now here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. In the air now, out to right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
The right fielder,
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Robbie Grossman singled in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Pitch on the way. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Jonathan Scope waits on deck. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now. Three and 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the first baseman.
David Robertson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Miguel Cabrera will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Scope leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Kyle Funkhauser gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Manuel Margot. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th. Nelson Cruz will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch of the AB now. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Funkhauser, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit back toward the mound and gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Line drive base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Brian Garcia is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. To the plate now, Joey Wendell. A ball and no strikes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. Garcia has tossed over 30 innings so far this season. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Here now the 2-2. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Another 2-2 offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Mike Zunino, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. Here comes the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are out in front, 10-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Candelario has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, number 13.
Next to hit, Eric Haas struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Candelario aboard here at first with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. And he got him.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Dustin Garneau waits on deck. Payoff pitch on its way. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Up next, Dustin Garneau, singled last time up. First delivery to him as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Zunino moving to his left. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here it comes. Two and two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Manuel Margot. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Nelson Cruz. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Number 84 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 84.
And now, Willie Castro starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Next to dig in, Derek Hill flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. One out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Robbie Grossman. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ryan Yarbrough earns win number 7 on the season. Casey Mize struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.